What's up, guys? Okay, so today's subject that I'm going to be talking on is resenting your partner after you have kids. So, a lot of us, our relationships obviously change after we have kids because there's now another subject at play, and you're kind of observing how your partner reacts, like under pressure with lack of sleep and certain obligations. And then you either see if that person is willing to put in the effort or if they're not. In my experience and in our case, both me and my partner put in a lot of effort into our family. But within the past 2 years of us having kids, I have built up a lot of resentment towards Gio. And when I kind of look deeper into myself, I realized that everything I was feeling towards him wasn't really about him. It was really everything that I was feeling about myself. So the resentment kind of started when I started feeling insecure about not only my body but my life. So up until recently, I've been having a really hard time accepting my life for what it is. I didn't expect my life would change so drastically after having kids, and I haven't been okay with that for a long time. I see Gio, and he's so happy to have his 2 kids and me as his girlfriend, and he's so happy with his life. And every day he walks into the house, huge smile on his face, and he expresses it like, I'm so grateful, I'm so happy. And I'm looking at him with the hardest face, really? You're so happy, and I'm not living my best life right now, and all I'm doing is kind of complaining. And that, hold on one second. Now back. And all that does, complaining about your life and putting that out there into the universe, it only attracts more of what you're complaining about. So while Gio is over there, being Mr. Happy-Go-Lucky, he's attracting more things that bring him happiness, while I'm attracting more things that just don't make me happy. So, instead of saying, it's not fair that I have to stay home with the kids all the time, and that I sacrificed, my career and my body for these children, I should be saying, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that I have these 2 beautiful babies, that I get to stay home with them. I'm so grateful that I don't have to work. What a blessing, But no, I'm just complaining all the time. So my resentment towards him has nothing to do with him and everything to do with me and what I'm feeling inside. And, what happens when we start resenting our partners and not looking deeper into it and then not doing anything about it, our relationships just get worse. And we end up breaking it off in the future. And these are the people that we had children with. We had children with them because, well, at least I had children with Gio because I love him and I felt that he was going to be such a great father, which he absolutely is. And that's not something that I'm going to give up on. So as easy as it is to start putting my attention towards something else or someone else, I'm going to be taking away from giving my kids the loveliest, happiest home, because I'm not happy, and I'm not going to find that happiness anywhere else, because that happiness comes from inside of me. So, women play a big part in relationships working out or not. Not really. It's just 2 people. But us women, I think we go through so much, and we get kind of upset because we feel that our partners are maybe not going through as much as we are. But of course they are. Look, they started dating a completely different woman before the kids, and now you've changed and you're angry, and because we don't feel sexy anymore in our bodies, no one's having sex, so we're not being intimate with each other. Me and Gio haven't slept in the same bed for a year now because of him, and we haven't gone on a date for about 2 years. And I think that's something that we need to work on. We need to work on spending more time with each other. So instead of like giving up on one another, like I have been, I've kind of like, when Gio gets home from work and after I put the kids to sleep, instead of spending time with him, I'll go lay down next to the baby and he'll just lay there until I fall asleep. I'll go to sleep at 7 o'clock because I don't feel like spending time with him. I don't feel like working on us. And that's going to cause something that I don't want. And I definitely want to work on my relationship. So, you know, as easy as it is to point fingers at other people and start resenting your partner, just remember why you had kids with that person. And women, like, we got to learn how to love ourselves and love our bodies and, you know, allow ourselves to be intimate with our partners again. Like, feel sexy, be sexy. You know, you're not just a mom. Like, you're an awesome, awesome person. You just have kids now. So, yeah, I'm mainly talking to myself here because I want to shift my thoughts from complaining and thinking negatively about my life and my relationship to being open to receiving everything a relationship deserves. I am open to feeling sexy again. I am open to finding time with my partner. You know, as long as we're both trying our hardest and putting our effort in the relationship, like, it's gonna work and it's going to flourish into something beautiful. But, you know, I'm not going to I'm not gonna let, you know, lack of communication and lack of love for myself ruin something beautiful that we can have. And imagine, like, most of us didn't have parents that worked it out, you know, or that, you know, learned to love themselves and love each other. So we grew up with, like, you know, step parents, which is totally okay. Like, you know, if you're not feeling the person you're with, like, just move on, do what's good for you energetically. But a lot of us can work on our relationships, and I think our kids deserve to have parents who can set standards for, you know, what a relationship should look like. And it's like open and honest, communicating, filled with love, right? A lot of love. So that way they can base their relationships on those things, you know? Yeah, but that's all I have to say. I'm just saying that I'm going to work on myself, my own insecurities. You know, I think Gio has also agreed that, like, he's gonna put a little bit more effort in making time for us. And yeah, that's it. It is what it is. I gotta speak good things. And I hope that you can speak good things into your relationship. And if you are feeling insecure about yourself and you feel that it's affecting you intimately, like, fix yourself up, you know, do things that just physically make you feel better, things that just make you happier, things that make you feel sexy, like, on both ends, both partners. You know, we all have to work on ourselves to have a good relationship. So let's do it. Let's put in the work, okay? Bye.
Sitting on no, do that.